Hello, welcome to Dave on the Run. Today we are going to talk about a shoe that I absolutely love, and you probably noticed that I love a lot of shoes. But a shoe that I absolutely love is the Nike Vomero 14 running shoes. I use these shoes for pretty much anything, be it tempo runs, track sessions, long runs. I love these shoes for all of it. So we're going to talk about some of the description about the shoes, and we'll go ahead and actually talk about some of the positives and negatives of this shoe. Okay, let's talk about the description of the shoe. This shoe is basically made up of a closed mesh upper. It has got React foam through the shoe. In the shoe, it has got a Zoom Air unit, which is a full-length Zoom Air unit, and it's a little bit thinner than some of the other Zoom Air units that you find in other shoes like the Pegasus. It's got this fly wire lacing support structure, which is basically, if you look along the top there, right? And the thing I really like about this shoe in terms of its description is it's got quite a wide forefoot. So I just find it's really comfortable running in these shoes, especially if you've got a bit of a wider foot. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable going through and using these shoes. So and I mentioned before, it's got React foam running through it. The word Zoom is in the description, so it's Nike Air Zoom Vomero running shoes, but it doesn't have Zoom X foam. I think some people were a little bit confused about that it actually had Zoom X foam. It doesn't. It has React foam, which is also very good responsive foam, but it's not Zoom X. I do believe that the 16 that is coming out, or it's just come out now, has actually got a mixture of Zoom X foam, but it's a Zoom X foam with another carrier foam. So they're using a blended type of foam, but it's going to change the way the shoe actually, it's not going to be exactly the same as a 14. So if you've got the 14 and then the 15 and you go into the 16, you're going to find it is going to be a change. Positives. I love this as a daily trainer. You can do pretty much anything in these shoes. You can pick up the pace when you need to. I find it really comfortable. Some people have got difference of opinion with it. I find it really comfortable. I love using this for specifically tempo runs. So when we get into those tempo paces, I really enjoyed it. Just this Friday, I actually took these shoes out just to get a feel again for how do they feel on foot, running at a decent pace. And yeah, very happy with the shoe. Negatives, from a negative perspective, mileage, you're going to get between 600 and 800 kilometers. Then you're going to need to find something else because you'll feel that you need to change your shoes. So I think for some people, obviously, the amount of money that you need to pay, that could be a negative towards these shoes. Also, React foam is not like the latest Zoom X foam. It's responsive, but it's not as soft. And so if you're looking for a soft ride, particularly if you want to use it for long runs, some people might want to have a softer foam. So you're not going to get it with this React foam. But it is something that you can use for the majority of people that are going to use the shoe. This would be actually a fine. So who is this shoe for? This shoe's for anybody that's wanting to get into running. So we're talking starting off at 5Ks, going all the way through to 20K, 21Ks. You're going to find that you can actually do most of your training in this type of shoe. It is a comfortable shoe. I really like it. It's one that I actually had the previous one. I actually bought another one because I really liked it. So most people getting into running are going to really like this type of shoe. Also, in terms of the shoe rotation, if you want something that's not necessarily going to be your race shoe, but something that you're going to do your mileage in, you're going to find that the Vomero 14s is the way to go. So as I've made this video, there is the 16 that's just come out. It's got a lot of positive press. Lots of people have mentioned how good the 16 is, and so obviously that would be the next iteration of the shoe. So if you can pick up a pair of these, you will find them on special, which is also a positive. So yeah, that would be a great shoe to get. This is Dave. See you on the run.